You guys.
Something new and exciting is afoot.
But first, we must recap.
My name is Tom.
My name is Gary.
And
we're the founding fathers of Tom and Gary's Decentralized Dance Party, aka the Party Revolution. On my back is a high-powered FM radio transmitter connected to this iPod and this microphone. The transmitter beams the music out wirelessly to all the boomboxes behind me, which are tuned to my frequency.
We get hundreds of boom boxes, hand them out to thousands of people, and party everywhere possible.
Our first party was just us and a few close friends, but within 6 months, we were attracting literally tens of thousands of people. DDPs are hosted exclusively in public spaces and completely open for anyone to join.
Everybody of any age, background, and style is encouraged to come out and let loose.
The DDP consistently brings thousands of strangers together, and the spectrum is incredible.
Moms,
Dads,
kids,
people of color,
women of color,
jocks,
nerds,
crust punks,
homeless people,
business professionals.
the list goes on.
No attitudes, no judgment, and no rules.
The most inclusive parties possible.
And the whole operation was crowdfunded.
The only branding to be found is on signs we hand out that say fun on them.
We're in the business of creating pure joy, the only bottom line that truly matters.
The DDP brings people together and sets them free.
As outlined in our party manifesto, the prime objective is to create an experience so novel and exciting and free that the atmosphere itself releases everyone from their inhibitions, rather than relying on drugs or alcohol.
This is why our parties always proceed peacefully and respectfully, no matter how crazy they get.
Partying by elevating consciousness rather than destroying it.
That's where the revolution truly begins, and why this goes far beyond partying.
Starting out, we had no idea that partying could unite so many people in such an incredible way, and we're extremely excited to see what will happen when we apply it on a global scale. Our plan is to deliver the DDP to every single country on the face of the earth and unite the world in celebration, especially all the hotbeds of strife and division, like the demilitarized zone between North and South Korea, the Middle East, and Transnistria.
Along the way, we'll create an interactive web series that people can follow and participate in, and set up autonomous DDP party cells in every country we visit.
Once complete, we'll broadcast a simultaneous global dance party to everyone on the planet at the same time, and create a crazy night of global unity where all inhibitions are erased and it is clearly demonstrated that we should stop all the fussing and the fighting and live forever onwards in total peace and harmony.
It'll be the coolest human achievement since we shot a monkey into space, and we'll win the Nobel Prize for partying and all live happily ever after. That's where you guys come in.
The first step is to create a documentary film that shares the DDP story and ignites the party revolution in every viewer's soul.
The film will be released in conjunction with our Global Party Pandemic website, which will feature 192 Kickstarters for every single country on the face of the earth, instructions on how to create your own DDPs, and much, much more. Our fundraising goal is $25,000, which will be necessary to create the film and develop the website.
1.5 years later.
Hi, I'm Gary.
And I'm Carrie.
Our initial Kickstarter was successful, and the remainder of 2013 was spent plotting our global party pandemic and capturing and organizing over 1,000 hours of video footage.
And then, in early 2014, we came to a realization.
Rather than setting up the autonomous DDP party cells during our world tour, we should immediately create a handbook that would share all of our party secrets and inspire thousands of them to autonomously propagate all over the world while we finished our documentary.
And so, the writing began.
And after 7 months of arduous, non-stop labor, what was first envisioned as a simple handbook had grown into a 140-page, 40,000-word, fifth rough draft of the official DDP field manual.
It's 50% top secret technical information.
And 50% foundational open source party philosophy.
The final product is going to be a massive 200-page tome, lavishly illustrated with over 400 images and designed by the inimitable Baden Moir.
It's a real book, a comprehensive treatise on capital P partying and radical decentralization.
And it's going to change the face of partying forever.
In keeping with our radically decentralized ethos, we're raising the funds necessary to get it printed on a revolutionary new decentralized crowdfunding platform called Swarm.
Not only is Swarm powered by Bitcoin and Dogecoin, it also incorporates a brand new invention called crypto equity, which will allow for the issuance of 1 million peace bonds on the Dogecoin blockchain.
Tell us about the peace bonds.
Okay, so back in the day, governments used to sell war bonds in order to fund their various wars. Bearers would be repaid with interest after the war was hopefully won.
But instead of raising money to fight a war, we'll do the opposite, selling $2 million worth of peace bonds. This will raise the funds necessary to finance our global party pandemic and unite the world in celebration.
And during our Nobel Prize acceptance speech, we'll make the suggestion that all the countries of the world allocate 50% of their defense budgets to partying for a year, just to see what would happen.
$1 trillion, all invested in next-level party technology.
And before long, everyone everywhere will be partying together and world peace will finally be achieved.
And we'll win the Nobel Prize again and use the accumulated $2 million to fully repay all peace bond holders, perhaps even with a little bit of interest.
Anyhow, we're doing a preliminary test release of the peace bonds, and a small number will be included within each official DDP field manual.
Not only will you receive an individually numbered physical peace bond,
but also a cryptographically proven digital peace bond, which will allow you to verify ownership and even trade them on the open market.
One day, they'll be sought-after collectibles,
but only if we're able to cover the cost of designing and printing the initial run of field manuals. That's where every penny raised is gonna go.
Thanks in advance for supporting and participating in the party revolution.